Got it. Was told last time I was tested. My IQ was 135, then prove it, you.
Hello everyone, this is me, Black Zephyr, and today we're going to read r/IAmVerySmart posts. And as a fellow intellectual, I am going to review this.
Lol. Reading the hilarious replies to this thread is like reading all the equally hilarious doctrinaire critiques of Harari. People are bad. A society with perfect economic equality will still do horrible things to those it classifies as outsider. It's what we do. And for those of you trying to tease out my ideology from all of this, I'm farther left than most of you. I'm a socialist post-Westphalian. Is that even a word? Transhumanist. Oh, I want fully automated luxury communism. I simply reject nationalism and outdated 19th century humanist romanticism. God, why are these posts like this? I can't understand them. They're just too smart. So bored. I already signed an art class with better engines. Yeah, just when you're so bored, you just make sketches of rockets engines. People don't like her because they aren't unintelligent enough to actually understand her. If you all read more growing up and actually finished your education, you might realize how smart she is. Now run along and go read a book. That is one of the funniest posts I've ever read in ages. Just choking my coffee. God help us all. And if you're wondering, this is a post about Brie Larson. You guessed it, Brie Larson. Wow, impossible. Fake. 100% real. Lol, go back to school. Yeah, right. And I bet Superman is real too, you also. I have more knowledge of fluid dynamics than you'll ever have. Get a life. Oh, God. These professors spotted Vanier College. I'm looking for red mittens. I'm also looking for people able to debate philosophically and challenge with logic. You know that PQ crap, discrete mathematics. If you're afraid of an existential crisis, ignore this post and keep living your life of insignificance and futile uselessness, of course. I know a few adults that brag about reading often, but then, when I try to discuss literature with them, I realize most of them only read teen or adolescent novels like Harry Potter. Even worse, a lot of people I know claim those are the only books that they have ever read. Such disgustness. Society does not care about anything of substance and education anymore, and that's why we are struggling too much. Too many uneducated, immature people. They don't have any right to read novel books or any right to enjoy literature. I can continue seeing content that is beneath my intellectual level. Well, you have this video, so yeah. I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that the vast majority of human beings are unfathomably dense and lack the metacognition to envision any social or economic construct different to the one that sustains and oppresses them in equal measures. Yeah, those haha reacts surely are the measurement of your intelligence. Funny how when someone has a different opinion, you call them a she, but it's sad that you're not even close to my level of intellect, and my IQ might drop 50 points if I talk to you any longer. So, don't talk to me, you pleb. I can pick up practically anything and become quite good at it far quicker than anyone you pluck off the street. I study quantum mechanics, cosmology, electrical engineering, genetics, and all sorts of topics because I find learning to be a fun and rewarding experience. I think most of us are. Thus, I understand many things most human beings cannot even begin to contemplate, much less claim to truly understand. Well, yes. Does my wee words mystify you so? Perhaps your lesser intellect has degenerated so because you watch this sickness called TV. I feel charitable, so I will grant you clemency despite your contemptible consistent. Stop watching TV. Read some tasteful books and expand yourself. You make my stomach turn. Ah, God, I hate it when people watch TV. They don't even have the right to. Utah baby dead 14 hours after flu shot. Yeah, again. Anti-vaxxers. Not only do these vaccines have no research. Really? They have no research? They even have results, okay? showing they stop disease. They have good research showing they're harmful. Well, some of them are harmful. I mean, not some of them, but to an extent they are to specific cases. The industry skews their studies by setting them up in certain ways to get the results they want. Look at Merck. They're using rabbit antibodies, a strain of virus dating back to the 1970s. Diseases evolve, and only in vitro testing to get skewed results to present to the FDA for attention of their patient on the MMR vaccine. All studies on vaccines I've ever seen are never in vivo. What is in vitro and in vivo? I think, I don't know any of those medical terms, so I'm not smart. I'm gonna skip this one. Kind reminder: the Y chromosome contains 1,098 genes. The Y chromosome has only 78 genes. The X chromosome is over 5 times larger than the Y. It's science. Female are superior, of course. Larger means superior by far, hence hundreds of years of chauvinism to try suppress her. Good night. Onions have more DNA. Onions have more DNA than humans. I consider myself intelligent, but I have no words to describe the beauty and this emotional depth of this masterpiece. I'm so grateful I can hear it. Agreed, as a polyglot with 3 degrees and an IQ in the 99.9% percentile, I can attest to the indescribable genius of this piece. Quite much indeed. Yes, just two geniuses interacting with each other on YouTube. Not, geniuses can also use YouTube. They don't just read books and study piano. SpongeBob SquarePants movie 2004. I'm 20 years old, r/IAmVerySmart, everyone. I'm 20 years old in college and on the dean's list, of course. My favorite poet is Keats. Of course, when you're having an introduction, you should know that I am in the dean's list, and my favorite poet is Keats. I mean, who is Keats? Keats? I don't even know how to pronounce that properly. My favorite composer is Chopin. Look, he doesn't even have to use S. He just uses my favorite composer, Chopin. I have his nocturnes on as I type this. Of course, I only listen to classical music, not pop. Those are disgusting. And I just spent my Monday night watching the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and I enjoyed it. What the hell am I doing with my life? So, after this video, you can watch SpongeBob SquarePants movie because, according to this post, smart people watch it, and they have no idea why. I didn't catch it until I saw your comment. Law, you must not have a very high IQ, because I noticed it pretty much right away. Why does this comment have a silver award? Why would you waste your money on this? God.
Imagine having an IQ lower than 130. Dude, shut up. You're bad with words.
The problem with being so smart is that everyone looks at you like some sort of alien or robot. The grand majority of people resent you. And when you try to bring up the pail you feel for living in that predicament, people call you arrogant, of course. I feel you, man. I feel you. But I'm not. I know precisely what I can do and what I can't. That's why I can learn things so quickly. So I can talk about my struggles. I should keep quiet and humble. They say, what? Lots of people around me, but it's a lonely, paradoxical existence. And say that oneself is smart, beautiful, etc. apparently is a sin. When it's like, no. If you are tall, you are tall. If one is smart, one is smart. Results conclusively show them this. Every year, I ask myself the question, and I always come to the same conclusion. It's not a gift. And of course, it is a curse. God, everyone, being smart is a curse. You expect everyone to believe that? Of course not. You dumb smuck. You don't know what I think. I alluded to the fact that you sound like a Trump supporter, but there are many Democrat cults that hate Young's success. They first laughed, then they called us bots, and now they are mad, and I'm much so smarter than you. I know, alluding to the fact that you sound like a stuck-in-the-mud Trump supporter. Oh, I'm not even gonna read this properly. I'm just going to skip this. God! Okay, I think that's going to be it, and yeah. It made me realize that I am a lucky person, and I don't have that kind of personality. And I hope you do too, and I hope you don't become like that in the internet. Yeah, I think maybe for once, just once, maybe twice or thrice, but don't be like that forever. Thanks for watching.